Hello, welcome to my new LinkedIn post, Transformation Leader Pending Transformation, a satire on jargon leadership. Some leaders grow into a title. Some titles are handed out early before the leadership has finished loading. When that happens, LinkedIn usually gets a new post. If you have ever left a leadership meeting with three new frameworks, two new acronyms, and zero actual decisions, congratulations. You have experienced jargon leadership in its natural habitat. It starts with a photograph, thoughtful face, looking away from the camera as if accountability has just appeared near a window. Maybe there is coffee. Maybe there is a notebook. The caption says, Leadership is not about title. This is posted by someone who changed their leadership title three times in the last 6 months and added transformational leader before transforming anything except their headline. Then comes the vocabulary, big picture, holistic, drill down, North Star, roadmap, strategy, vision, long term thinking, competitive advantage, business outcomes, value creation, strategic alignment, future proofing, all good words. The problem is not the words. The problem is when words are prompted faster than judgment. Some leaders say, I'm a big picture person. That usually means details have been outsourced to whoever is still emotionally attached to reality. Some say, we did this before, no details. Some say, I did this in my previous role, also no details. Then comes the classic line, let's not get into execution too early. This usually means the idea looks better from a safe distance. There is always servant leadership. There is always empathy. There is always encouragement. There is a dog story, a a children's story, and sometimes a sports story to kill time. By the end of the post, we have learned the leader has a dog, children, and a strong relationship with adjectives. We still do not know who owns the action item, what decision was made, or what was actually being demonstrated. Then the team responds with great, excellent, wow, because groupthink also needs engagement. In that moment, the jargon leader feels validated, not because leadership has happened, but because the comment section clapped. The language gets heavier when clarity gets lighter. Prioritize, optimize, evaluate, assess, navigate, mitigate, escalate, balance trade offs, exercise judgment, data driven, informed decision making. That means there was a meeting, a follow up meeting, and a pre read nobody read. Then people words arrive, empower, inspire, coach, mentor, delegate, develop talent, foster collaboration, build trust, lead by example, accountability means the team is working late while the leader posts about culture. Then the execution words arrive, deliver, execute, operationalize, streamline, accelerate, drive results, remove blockers, maintain momentum, follow through, ensure execution means the leader will ask for status every day and call it operating rhythm. Then the cross functional words would arrive, stakeholder alignment, partnership, synergy, consensus, shared ownership, collaboration, influence without authority, communication cadence, collective success means nobody can make a decision, but everyone can schedule another meeting with confidence. And finally, the transformation words arrive, innovation, agility, resilience, excellence, transformation, adaptability, change champion, organizational change, continuous learning, modernization means the old process now has a new slide template, a steering committee, and a logo that took 4 meetings to improve. This is the modern leadership risk. A person can sound ready before they are ready. Vocabulary can arrive before judgment. Title can arrive before scar tissues. Visibility can arrive before proof. They can spearhead, direct, lead, champion, establish, drive, initiate, cultivate, transform, implement, guide, influence, mentor, streamline, strengthen, deliver, and scale. impressive verbs, but can they listen without preparing their next quote? Can they decide without hiding alignment? Can they explain a trade off without saying it depends for 10 minutes? Can they take responsibility before success, not only after success? Can they say, I do not know yet, without turning it into a leadership principle? Titles are easy to write, leadership is hard to prove. Anyone can add strategic to a bio. The test is simple. Are people less confused after you speak? Because real leadership does not need a North Star in every paragraph. Sometimes leadership only needs this. Here is the problem. Here is the decision. Here is the owner. Here is the headline. Here is the deadline. Here is what I will do if it fails. That may not trend on LinkedIn or at your workplace. It may not come with a sunrise photo. It may not produce 400 comments saying powerful reflection, but the teams will understand it. And when the team understands the work, the leader does not need to explain the title. So here is the question. Next time when we hear alignment, strategy, transformation, big picture, should we ask for the slide deck or the actual decision? Thank you.